You are listening to ENGTEVE Podcast, free content to improve your English skills. Do you like English? Why do you want to study English? Or what makes you think that English is interesting for you? I want you to ask yourself these questions first. Okay, close your eyes and ask yourself, do you like English? And why do you want to improve your English? Okay. You have to ask yourself first, do you like it or not? Or are you passionate about it or not? Because if you're not really interested in English, you will, or let's say you would probably think it's very difficult to learn. First of all, you have to like it first. You have to think that English is something challenging, something interesting for you. You want to see, you want to learn, you want to understand. Because if you keep telling yourself that, oh, you want to be good at English, but you don't know why do you want to be good at English and why do you want to study. You just want, but you don't know why. So asking yourself, I want you to ask yourself, why? Why it has to be English? And then step number one, you can start watching something in English. Probably movies, right? Watch movie in English is a basic thing. If you ask some students who have been studying English, they would probably say the same thing. Watch English movies. And yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. Watching movies in English will help you a lot because it's what I also use to improve my English skills. In terms of listening skills, speaking skills, I try to learn some new words from the movies as well. And some sentences from the movies is very useful. Okay? Second step, I think the best way to improve your English is to immerse yourself in English language news. For me, it doesn't need to be news all the time, it's boring. It can be something like, let's say English content. It can be entertainment content. Nowadays, we have something like TikTok, Instagram or Facebook. So try to put yourself into English situations. Try to see more contents, videos about English. That will help a lot. Okay? It doesn't need to be news. Or it could be news, but the news that you are interested in. Okay? Watch it listening to news in English would be best to improve your English skills. And step number 3, start a vocabulary book of useful words. Start a vocabulary book of useful words. This one is the best choice for you. If you want to be good at English, you need to know vocabulary. How could you understand the sentence? How could you make up one sentence if you don't even know a word? So understanding the meaning of each word or trying to memorize the words that you don't know the meaning would be best to help you improve your English skills. So start memorizing words and vocabulary. You probably have a notebook. For me, I have like a tiny book when I found something interesting or when I find the words that I think, oh, this word is interesting. What does it mean? So I try to write all the words on my notebook and then later I try to translate and try to use that word, putting the word in the sentence and try to use it. If I have a chance, I use the word that I found interesting. Okay? I think it works. It's completely works. So try to write the word that you don't know the meaning and then find the meaning of the words. Don't just write the words but don't find the meaning. It doesn't help. So get the words and get their meanings as well. And next, I would say this is step number 4. Have conversations in English. Yeah. Easy. Just find someone to talk with or find someone to talk to. Or you can start with talking with yourself. You look at the mirror and you talk to yourself. That also helps a lot. I used to do that before when I started learning English. So I didn't know who to talk with. I talk with myself every time. So I asked myself to decide to do something. For example, I woke up and I didn't know what to do. I was extremely hungry. I was starving. I didn't know what to eat. And I asked myself and another myself that what would it be the best menu for today? Things like that. I discussed with myself. Okay? That helps a lot though. And then after talking with yourself, you can try to find some friends, could be foreigners or your teachers, and start a conversation in English. Remember, using it in real situation will make you improve your English easier. Okay. And next step number 5, practice, and practice. I want to say the same thing people always say. Practice makes perfect. This is the right thing to say. If you don't practice, if you don't use it, it won't be possible for you to improve your English skills. So try to speak more, try to listen more, try to make more conversation, try to read more, try to write more words. In order to memorize them, you have to write. See, all those skills. If you want to be good at English, go and practice. Okay, and next, step number 6. Always ask some questions. Okay, always ask some question. It doesn't mean that you have to ask someone every time. Ask yourself. Ask yourself in English and try to explain it to yourself. Example, why do they do that? Maybe you're looking outside of the window and you see someone doing something and you ask yourself, what are they doing? So you ask yourself and you discuss. That's it. Talk to yourself. Ask yourself questions. Or you can ask someone else to improve your English speaking skill. Okay, and the last thing, step 7, don't forget to have fun while you learn. As I said at the beginning, if you're not happy, if you're not satisfied to learn English, you will learn for nothing because you're not happy. You will not try to understand or memorize anything because you're not happy. Imagine when you love some movies so much. Example, I love to watch superhero movies. It's something I like to watch. So I learn more English words, vocabulary from the movies I like because I like the movie. So make sure you enjoy and you have fun to learn English. That's it for today. Remember one thing, there is no shortcut to be good at English. 7 days, 30 days, no. It depends on yourself. How often do you practice? Make English as your daily routine. Enjoy learning English, everyone. See you next episode.